Hello, you big, beautiful world. Welcome to the podcast of Brothers of Many Words. I am King RP. I am life. I am energy. I am the possibility of what comes next. Moving with purpose, speaking with power, becoming more every day.
What up, what up, what up? I am King Mackie, better known as Harud the Great. Call me necessary.
I'm King Christopher. I'm here to recognize truth, evaluate the path, leverage knowledge and discipline, and implement change through action.
I am King Nick. I am a dedicated police officer committed to integrity, accountability, and fair service. I strive to protect the community, uphold the law, and build trust through professionalism and respect.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. King Mac, hit us with that affirmation, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We stand together as brothers, united in purpose and grounded in respect. We move with love, speak with clarity, and carry peace. No ego, no division, only growth. Each voice matters. Together we build something greater. We are aligned. We are ready. Peace in our energy, power in our unity, and purpose in our message. It is done.
It is done.
It is done.
Right on.
Done.
I love hearing that.
That's right. I want to welcome those to Open Mic, where real conversations meet real perspective. No scripts, no limits, just truth, growth, and elevation. We're here to challenge minds, expand thinking, and build on something greater together. And I'm going to hit us with a few words of inspirations to set the mood for the podcast. Trust is one of life's most fundamental truths. It is not built by words, spoken in comfort, but by actions revealed in real time, especially when life gets hard. Soul searching begins the moment you realize that trust is sacred, fragile, and earned through consistency, honesty, and presence. Real life teaches that people show you who they are in pressure, silence, and sacrifice. Guard your heart wisely, but never become so wounded that you lose the courage to trust again. I like those words.
Yes.
Yeah, that
Good.
is facts.
100%.
That's good.
Yes. So how are all my kings doing today? How's everybody doing?
Fantastic.
Yes. Yeah. This words wonderful.
That's right.
100%.
I mean, when you have something to
week has been
do,
blessed.
your life is blessed.
Yes, we have a purpose.
Yes.
Absolutely.
We do.
This is
we
true.
definitely blessed this week. Got some good news and good stuff moving forward. So
what's the good news, man?
He's handsome.
Right. I mean, look at me, guys. Without putting his stuff out there. Remember the person we helped?
Yes.
In my community. So I actually got a company that will be there this week to donate remodeling his complete.
Oh, wow.
They're going to take everything off, put new plywood down, and it's all donated. So
that's great.
It's good. Great. He's full of emotions and talks to me every day and still struggling to accept it. But, that's what, I got to be there for him.
That's awesome.
What I got to do.
That's awesome, man.
That's right.
Boom, boom.
That's right.
That's great.
Absolutely. What's been on your king's mind lately?
Well, this week for me, we're busy. We just dropped my daughters off with my with their grandma and my mother for the next couple of days, and we are redoing their room right now. We just scraping the popcorn ceilings, repainting, building them a brand new bunk bed, redoing their whole room.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Been long overdue, so it's going to get done. They're going to be surprised when they get home on Saturday.
What color are you painting it?
It's like a white and pink, and it kind of looks different in different like lighting.
Oh, okay.
But it's supposed to be like a light pink.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Go ahead.
Yeah, wifey just finished painting the kids' room.
Oh yeah.
Pink. My daughter's room is pink, blue.
Yeah.
Son's room is blue and green and tan. It's.
Mm-hmm.
But and then now I got to work on my podcast office, so we're gonna work on that this week, so I can actually I'm not standing up behind and have a white wall behind me. It's gonna be clean, you guys.
Nice,
It's gonna be
nice. Right on.
I got
You're
this.
standing up.
I got my green chair right here.
Oh, I
go.
love it. I love it.
Hey,
There you go.
I love it.
Hey, I bought it from a lady, bro. It's from Great Britain. It's like it's like a $1,800 chair she told me, and I got it for $60.
Right
Oh
on, man.
Was that the golf set you still don't know how to use and refuse
Yes,
to
yes,
come
yes.
play with?
Hey,
Refuse to
it's
come
a golf
play?
set.
Yeah.
Hey, but hey, at least it's sitting, but it's gonna be part of my.
Yeah.
And then I got this. Hey, this is what I got this too, right? For our rapid question.
Cool.
So I
Nice.
got to
Very
give Chris and Nick theirs, and then I'll send yours to you, RP.
That's
Boom,
awesome.
boom.
Yeah.
Real cool.
Did you see that person that put that chalk wall up in there? There's a new spray paint where they can draw on their walls, and literally a family did it from roof to side on one wall, and like they can literally use chalk on it, wipes off
Right.
easy, and it's pretty legit. It's pretty
That's
cool.
right.
They did
Yeah.
it for their 3 or 4 year old, and
Yeah.
and that would be good for you, Chris, because your kids are always drawing over your whiteboard in your office.
Yeah, what I'm thinking about doing is our sunroom downstairs, and then making that our like a mud room for walking into the house, and then that whole wall just make like a play area where they can just do that.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah,
Big time.
My kids homeschool area.
Yep,
Chalk on it, and leave
Yep.
notes and stuff like that. Yes.
that's awesome. That's awesome.
What are you up to, RP, man? How's that knee?
Man, it's getting so much better. It's still a little tight. Going to therapy has been absolutely beneficial. You know,
I told you how to get rid of that. Did you order it?
yeah. Well, she still hasn't done it. She still hasn't.
Get off your butt and get it ordered, bro. Can't blame everybody. Can't blame everybody. Every time you answer that question, man, it's tight. Well, I gave you a solution, and
You
that was
did.
3
You
weeks
did.
ago.
I was about to say something too, Nick. I was like, your therapy's got to be over with.
Right.
Come on.
No, you know, it's still going. Actually, I went seen the doctor this morning, and you know, there's no noise, if you will, making in it, and he asked me if I still want to continue therapy, so I will do it because it has been, you know, could I do it on my own? Sure, but there are things that she does that.
You're saying
that,
the grindings finally,
right,
it's
right.
stopped on it. That's good.
Right,
Awesome.
right. There's none.
How
of
much?
that.
How do you know how much they cut out? How much of your meniscus they cut out? Like, do they give you
No,
a
that's a good-
percentage?
That's a good question. I will ask him that. I didn't even ask.
Right on.
That. I didn't think that. I know that I guess when it tears, it has pieces that
Mhm.
flay. So he cut that off. But that's a good question. I never didn't think to ask him that. But outside of that, man, you know, so when she bends that knee, you know, I guess there's a range that they go off of. You know, when you land down and they push that thing together. And so initially, when I first went in, there was 93, and so I asked her what is like the top when you can squeeze that thing all the way back, laying down. It goes to ranges like from 140 to 150 or 60, I believe. But that's good. That's mean that is really, really
Yep.
good. So she did it the other day, last week, and so I'm at 123. And I was like, dang, that's pretty good. And it is good. Now, if you have a lot of muscle or whatever the case may be down there, you can't, you know, you can only go as far as you can. But I went yesterday, and I swear to good, man, I'm always humbled. Boy, she pushed that thing, heck, and she stopped, you know, and I'm tightening it up, and then she's like, did it just a little bit more, and I almost jumped off that table, man. It feels like my knee's about to pop, but you know, it doesn't do that. But it was, it's something. No, the beneficials. I mean, the therapy's been awesome, man. I am gonna get that ball, Nick. I am gonna get that ball.
3 weeks, bro. Do I need to just go ahead and pull the trigger for you? I mean, I got your address. I mean, I told you how to get rid of that.
Hey, RP, I'd recommend once you start lifting again, I would get some like knee sleeves, like a knee sleeve to wear on that knee, and I would wear it whenever you lift.
Okay.
Especially if you know, like they cut like 25% of it out,
right?
Because you don't have a full meniscus now, and so that's going to wear and tear more, and eventually going to be bone on bone. So I'd be wearing a knee sleeve whenever you lift now.
Yeah. Well, you know, he asked if I wanted an injection today, and I was like, No, I don't think I need it. I'm just going to stick with the therapy and just see how it progresses. And so, if I want, I can go back in 2 months and he'll shoot that. It's I forget the name of it, but it's like a lube. And
Yeah.
so, but he doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to inject any foreign anything into anything in the body. Yes, you got your pros and cons with those things, but if they're not really needed, he recommends that I don't do it. So
Yeah.
Your superhumanism.
that's
Yes.
right. That's right.
Believe in you, because I'm telling this right now, man. I've dealt with doctors and things on both sides of the family, even dealing with myself. I'm a self healer. I am. You tell me not to do something, I'm going to do it. And then
Right.
I ended up
Right.
having issues with my ankle some years ago. I rehabbed myself, and the doctor was a specialist. He worked with a lot of the baseball players, in the league, because they would slide into base and they would break their ankles when they would slide into base. And bro, I healed quicker than any of them, because you got to believe in your superheroism. I believe it. Don't get me wrong. There
No.
are points in time where it's necessary, but you think about Socrates. He basically said, if you're not your own doctor, you a fool.
Yes.
You
Right.
see what I'm saying?
No, it's 100% because of the voodoo that Bass gives you. Like, I'm telling you that right now.
The black seed oil.
He
Black
gave me
seed
some.
oil.
I got sick, dude. I couldn't breathe. I took a tablespoon. He's like, "Oh, take a tablespoon." I couldn't breathe. I was gagging for like an hour. I mean, I felt good. Don't get me wrong, I felt good, but nah.
Nick woke up and it was 3 inches long. He didn't know what to do when he hit the floor. He didn't know what to do when he hit the floor.
Oh man.
God.
You guys are crazy, man.
Hey, put that
Oh,
stuff
my
in the
goodness.
mail. You got my address. Put it in the mail.
Oh my goodness. Golly.
That is crazy. There's a
Good
lot
times.
of good stuff that you can do naturally, man, that you really don't have to have. But I agree with what you're saying. And so, when I go to therapy, there's other individuals in there. And so I guess we're about the same age, or they're a little bit older than this, just to see the difference in body types and the flexibility and where they are at, and it's tremendous. It really is tremendous. And so I'm very grateful that all those years when it was 1 or 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm hooded up and I'm on my way to the gym, because I've stuck with it and been very disciplined in that regard with the stretching and everything. And so to be this age, and again, that's just a number, but to be grateful for putting in that work and dedication, and to be where I'm at now, and just to have a simple issue, a minor issue with my knee, if you will. It's the only thing I've ever had to deal with truly in my life, So, but I'm with you. I am the extraordinary power of healing myself, and this thing's going to be 100%. I'll be back squatting 700 pounds in no time.
Let's do it. Right on.
That bend, how you never mind. I won't start nothing. I was gonna tell Bat said, that bend is necessary. I wonder what range. Jesus.
Oh, here we go.
Anyway, hey, I want to ask Christopher about the data and information. I know you kind of chimed in our group chat. So did you find anything else on there? Bat said one night just started looking it up, and she was like, "Oh my goodness, what if the data centers are not data centers? What if they're really ciphering natural water?" And then come to find out, it is that they're like ciphering natural water and then putting in treated water back into these wells and aquifers. So go ahead.
No, I'm saying that's what I found. I look up that these data centers, they are injecting contaminated water into the actual deep underground wells.
Yeah. With chlorine, it's like chlorine. It's like UV light. It is not going to be pretty.
One of the reasons why I don't live inside any city limits, and I never will, is because I never want treated water. I want a well. And if they start putting these data centers closer, like it's going to contaminate all of our wells. And now I'm not going to have clean water.
True.
Or I'm going to have to install a really expensive system now to filter that water.
To filter the water, which will probably be.
So they're doing that is that how they're disposing of it?
Yeah. They're injecting it back into the aquifers.
Yeah.
I mean, I looked it up. I mean, that's everything I found. That's how they're getting rid of the water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it looks like we have a chat message. Pete, you want to roll with that one because it looks like it's your other half.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's my wife. So she says, in chiropractic, we talk about healing above, down, inside, and out. In other words, Give the body what it needs. Healing happens. Innate intelligence. I believe in that. If you speak it, I
Yeah.
believe in that. Absolutely.
So is your wife in chiropractic?
She used to be, but yeah, she is a doctor of chiropractic medicine. Sure. Yeah, she used to,
Right
she
on.
doesn't do it anymore. Mhm.
Yeah, I'm thinking about some
I can
starting
get
to.
adjusted like 3 times a week. Like put me
Yes.
in, snap my neck. I mean, if I survive, I survive. If I don't, I don't. I mean, you're gonna fix it
Yeah.
or destroy it.
Yeah, she doesn't like it. I say, I'll ask if she can crack me today, but that word crack doesn't it doesn't sit well with a chiropractor.
You better get your intentions straight.
That's
I'll
right.
tell you that.
That's right. Now she has a bad chiropractic tables with the decompression. That thing rolls up and down and it stretches you out at the same time. And she's itty bitty in stature, but man, she's powerful. She can crack them bones like it ain't nothing, brother.
You're 6'6", 270. I mean, everybody's little to you.
Yeah, it's like you did like 320.
Yeah, 320, bro.
Yeah,
Not
like,
300.
Damn, big boy.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. 6'6", 300. Everybody, little guy around you.
Oh, I'm always amazed when we walk around and everywhere, especially with the kids as well too. I just can only imagine what goes through their minds.
I used to be around
she did
6
reply.
foot, 6'1". No, for real. It's in my record. Yeah, before the military, when I went in, I was around 6 foot, 6'1", and then with my back injury, I'm down to 5'10".
Man,
Yeah.
yeah, I've grown. I was 5'9" and 18. I'm like 5'11" now. I don't know.
Yeah, I was short through high school for some reason.
Yeah, I was too.
And then I got out of high school and I shot up 6'1". Like it was
Yeah.
weird. Your wife just wanted to clarify. She's going to adjust you, so she wanted to clarify.
Yeah.
So you just got shut down on a live interview here.
Look! I tell Miss Amanda to send me that picture of that table. I might need that table myself.
Right.
Oh, it's bad.
The last chiropractor I went to, Dr. Dye in Camden, he told me he would not adjust me.
Well,
Really?
He looked at my MRI and he said, I can't believe you're doing what you're doing right now. I said, but I won't touch your back. He said, I could mess something up.
Yeah, I see that. A lot of chiropractors require x-rays now and all this other stuff before they'll even touch you.
No, he looked at my MRI.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They make you do everything, like the MRIs, the x-rays, they make you do all that before they even touch you and want to adjust you anymore.
No, he just said he won't even touch me.
Yep.
10-foot pole.
Right. Exactly.
with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah. So what else is going on, y'all? What's up?
Well, we got midterms coming up.
Yes.
Trump is wanting that third term. He's talked about it quite often.
Mm-hmm. He has from the very beginning.
I mean, he said it. I've seen countless times he said it now.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got that Iran deal.
Yep.
And I don't know, man. It's kind of fishy to me.
It's very fishy.
It is. If you read what is all detailed in it, it is.
He hasn't even released the details yet.
Right.
Yes, he did.
Not all of them.
Oh no, not all of them, but the ones he did, the I think a couple pages he did release, because I was actually reading this the other day. Might still have it on it. I'll send it to you through text. It was there's some there's definitely back room.
I think it's a game, man.
It is.
I feel like we're being played. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I don't understand how we trust any of this. I don't understand how we trust anything. I really don't.
Really don't. We've already had a ceasefire, so we're doing a ceasefire again. Hey, let's do this and let's make everybody pay more, and everybody's making money on the back end.
We are losing everything, our freedom, our health. I mean, and the thing about it is that, most of us would be dead and gone next 10 to 15 years. Like, our kids are going to have to deal with this.
I hope I'm not gone in 15 years.
Well, I mean, to me, I think we're slowly deteriorating. When it comes to food, unnatural, everything. I mean, I spend so much on natural products from other countries just to preserve my health. It is unreal.
Because it's all designed to keep us in a system.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
you can't go buy anything healthy now at a store. Natural grocers, Debers, Hy-Vees, Walmart. It's not natural. Even the clothes. When you talk about the microplastics, it is unreal that what's in our bloodstream to this day. They're talking about parasites in our kids' systems because of food in our systems. I mean, bruh, obesity is unreal. Do you know what I mean? So it's running rampant. So I'm confused on our trust factor when it comes to the system that we live in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And now we got this the government release telling everybody they need more protein. And if you
Oh
haven't
God.
noticed, the marketing has shifted in food where now they're slapping protein on everything. And even though they're not increasing the protein of any of these foods. I mean, some of it, yeah, they're making some of these weird bread protein flour stuff, but most of the products are staying the same, except they're just throwing protein on the label. And it could be just three grams,
That's it.
but they're putting protein in it, and people see it like, oh, I can eat that. It's protein. It's healthy for me.
Right.
That's
Right.
it.
Right. But it's full of soy, which is lowering man's testosterone. I mean, naturally. I mean, when I talk to these kids out in the public playing football and this and this and this, bro, testosterone is 120, 130. I mean, 200. It is unreal. And how is it getting worse?
I mean,
It's
mine's
not getting any
200 right
better.
now.
I mean,
Mhm.
how is it getting worse? With an 18-year-old or a 21-year-old wakes up and they don't have that thing we've always had, the wood. They don't
Mhm.
even know what it is these days. What is
Yeah.
that? I'm like, you don't know what that is?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I don't really have that. You're 21 years old and you don't have that? How is
Well, I
that
mean,
possible?
it's you know what epigenetics is,
Hmm.
and so it's a compounding effect. And what's going on is, yes, it's the cause is all of our food, people's lifestyle, not enough sunlight, et cetera, et cetera. But also, say a man once he gets like in bad shape, overweight, maybe diabetic, and he has a kid in that state of health, his sperm, because men's get new sperm every single day, right? It's a
Mhm.
24-hour cycle. So we have epigenetics, and the state of our body can pass on in that DNA. And so when we impregnate that woman with that sperm, it can pass on those traits and set that kid up already at a disadvantage for lower testosterone, gaining fat quicker, and being prone to being diabetic. And then that person has a kid, and this is where we're at today.
Mhm.
Genetics is necessary.
Absolutely.
Genetics is, I mean, if you don't look into genetics as a being and realize what you have, I mean, it's something.
And my girls are old enough. I see the difference between my two girls. There's a 5-year difference between Annabelle and Esther. Annabelle's 10. They're both very fit and athletic, but I was really in shape when we had my daughter Esther, my youngest one, and you can see the difference. They're
But
both
would you
still.
say that was genetics? Would you say it was genetics that allowed the separation? Because would you imagine both of them being the same if genetics was applied? Or is it something,
Just
you
the,
see what
the
I'm saying?
state of my health, my epigenetics, what I passed on to them was
Right.
different for each child. And I see the difference. Esther's a lot more muscular. I mean, she's very athletic. Her bone structure and everything is completely different compared to Annabelle. Well, I was still in shape with Annabelle, but when I had Esther, I was on a different level. And I've also, lifted much heavier weights. I was in a different shape. And I just see the difference in my two kids based off the state of my body, and that's epigenetics.
Interesting. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. And
So
that's something
really,
too. Go ahead.
as I was saying, it's really important. When you decide to have kids, you should be in shape when you have your kid. So
Mhm.
you give your kid the best genetics.
That's one topic. As we talk about as far as school, knowing about your body. I know they teach it, but not as just a gloss over, if you will. It needs to be more in depth, into
Yeah,
everything that we're talking about, because all these things are important from a very early age. Not when you get to an adult. You've already got 21 years of if you ain't done anything right, a poo poo. You know
yeah.
what I mean? You're not good health, not good living. As far as if you know if that is, as they try to um, pound history into your head, or the brief history that is, why not change that to things like what we're talking about, the epigenetics and things like that, so you can have a better chance. But as you say, as you alluded to, it's part of the system, if you will.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Hmm.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Kings.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
But
No, go ahead. Go ahead. What you
Well,
gonna say?
But I don't think we're at a point in this day and age where your immediate genetics are going to really help, because I mean, look at the kids nowadays that really don't care about health, and they're not eating right. I mean, it's going to take years for that genetic to change again. You know what I mean? Like, this is not going to be something that happens overnight, because genetics back when, you know, Robert and all them were born. I mean, they were just different breeds. Men were out there working, they were doing stuff and not lazy and sitting around the house. And now we're getting into this point where for the last 15 years, men didn't do that. They wanted to stay home. They didn't want to work. They didn't want to do anything. So how long is it going to take for us to, from that digression to regress to a good, healthy genetic?
Well, I was just talking about epigenetics, man, and epigenetics change. They can change weekly. They can change monthly. I mean, it's your epigenetics. It's just the state of your body at the time. And you have genes that can turn on based on environmental exposures. You know, if you're in extreme cold or if you're in extreme heat, different factors can turn on different genes, and your epigenetics change. That's like it's not a permanent thing, and that you can get worse or you can get better.
You know, it's just like even in where we live, see people, you know, with their $7,000 riding lawnmowers, being cute, 340 pounds. I got my push mower. It might take me 3 hours to mow my yard. But when I get in here and take a shower, my legs got veins in them. My calves feel good. I feel like I just did a leg workout. You know, I mean, it's unreal, because we just misunderstand our bodies. You know, the Egyptians are right. Know thyself. Know who you are. Because then you're not defined by anything else. You don't have to follow the leader, because you presented yourself as who you are. And and I've even had, hey man, why don't you get? I said, man, I love to work in my yard. I love to push my lawnmower, and I ain't got no handle where I can just and it just self propels itself. No, I have to push this bad boy. You know what I'm saying? But I feel so good when I get done. Guess why? Because it took me 3 hours to work in the yard, but my shirt's off, so the sun, I'm getting my vitamin D. You see what I'm saying? I'm getting my exercise, I'm getting my cardio, I'm getting my conditioning, and it's just as bad as me going to the gym, doing a full body workout. I feel everything, my traps, my buys, my tries, my back, my legs. It feels wonderful. Yep. And that's what we need to get back to, is a simple form of doing things.
I'm with you, brother.
Simple form of doing things.
Yep.
I know Chip and Joanna Gaines, I think that's their name. They came up, you know what I'm talking about? They have a show called Frontier. It's a new show. I just seen a commercial on it last night, where you give up your cell phone, your laptop, your computer, all this fast life, and you go live on the Western frontier, right? And you know, you're dealing with cattle, you're dealing with horses, you're getting out here working in the guards. I mean, it's the Western frontier, but you're giving the modern society up to go live in the Western frontier. I think it's a pretty good idea.
I mean, I've been trying to talk my wife into moving to Alaska, man, for the last 5 years.
Amen, bro. Amen.
I told him, hey, let's sell everything. Let's sell everything and just move to Alaska and bush it, build a cabin, just live and have fun.
Why Alaska?
Why Alaska?
Yeah, why Alaska?
For one, it's beautiful there.
Yeah.
Me personally, I would love the environment and the temperature. I mean, it's mountains, it's rivers, lakes. I mean, everything I want: cedars, pines. I mean, bears, salmon. All just it's just beautiful country. Yeah. Doesn't get too hot. You know, it stays kind of nice and cool. Get too hot. It's frigid. I love the cold, man. Yes. I love cold temperatures.
And I love that you brought up that frontier, because I'm obsessed with the show Alone. Have you ever seen it?
Yes. Yes.
Listen, Mac, I will sign us up, because they're getting ready to have a partner season come up.
Really?
Where basically what they're going to do is they're going to drop someone off somewhere, and then your partner's going to get dropped off like 25 miles away, and your partner has to navigate his way to you. And then
that's what's up.
The rest of your whatever.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Yeah.
If you go watch the last partner they had like half of them tap out on day 2, because the partner got lost like literally in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, wow.
Up and down mountains like they did early. And I'm like, man, I'll sign us up tomorrow, Mac. I promise you.
Yeah. Hey, I'm down. Hey, the hardest thing on the show really is just the isolation. It's hard for people to be 60 to 90 days away from everybody. Yeah. And when you see them on the laptop or when they're recording themselves on the computer, they're like, man, I'm alone. I miss my
Right.
family. Like they
Yeah.
start
Mm-hmm.
they start breaking down.
Well,
But if you got your boy or
right,
your
that's what I'm
partner there,
saying. The ones that lasted on the last dual season, I think they made it to like 162 days because of the ones that got together because they're feeding off. So you gotta understand,
right?
we're gonna be there a minute because
Yes.
we ain't losing. I'm telling you right now,
Right.
we ain't
Bro, I
losing.
feel you. I
We
feel
ain't
you.
losing.
I
I
feel
will die of starvation and keep going. I don't care.
Like I have to be over there eating. I have to cut one of Nick's calves off.
Right. Just we'll make it through it. Listen, as long as you make it through it, we'll get there.
Would you say he went in 6'1", came out 5'8"?
Mac
like,
out
bro,
there with my whole leg just gnawing on it.
I knew it.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness. Hey, sign us up, bro. Sign us up. Let's go. Let's go.
Crazy stuff.
Oh my
Cool
goodness.
beans. All right, Kings, I'm gonna hit us with that whoa question. Oh man. Okay, now listen to me. Here it is.
Time out before that, because we just had someone very important message in the group and said, "Shut it up, Nick. Don't take him. You're gonna have a fight with me, a Nana, and a Moon before he goes." So I've now been threatened bodily injury, so we are not signing up. It ain't happening.
Oh my goodness.
Dang it, boy.
Well, take me then if he can't go.
Right. I'm not letting about that. Nah, she me up. She will just I'm good.
Yeah.
All right, sorry, go ahead, Robert.
No, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. Good stuff. All right, the woe question. Now listen to me. The question is, would you be willing to sacrifice your family's chance of survival so that another family could survive? Why or why not? Now let me give you the premise. To that. So imagine an apocalyptic event has occurred. The resources are extremely limited. You and your family arrive at the entrance to a secure shelter at the same time as another family. The gatekeeper informs both families that there is only enough room for one family, or approximately 3 to 5 people, to enter. Everyone outside the shelter is unlikely to survive. So the question is, would you be willing to sacrifice your family's chance of survival so that another family could survive? Why or why not?
I'm ready if y'all.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm unaliving the mom and dad of the other one, and I'm telling you right now.
Damn.
Straight up, and then and then I am going to walk away and let my old lady take them kids and my kids, and I'm going to sacrifice myself at the same time. Like I'm going to take up
That's right.
And then my kids, and they're going it now.
That's
I'm
right.
going to throw that twist in it
nighttime.
No hesitation. Both of them are taken out. I'm taken out. We're all good to go. You go in.
Oh my goodness.
Listen, I would let my family go, and I'm along the same lines as nigga. I'm not gonna take them out, but I will let somebody take my place, and I'll go out there and not survive.
Nah, I'm not taking the chance of them taking out my family, get them all in there. They're going out first.
So I see what you're saying.
Listen, when it comes to dog eat dog world,
that's right. This is true.
They're gonna look and they're gone.
They're already. He didn't even have to finish the sentence. It was already over.
He was over here counting on his fingers. I was like, what is this talking? Oh my goodness. That's a good one though. What's up, Chris? What you got?
Man, what I would do is, well, if we're in that type of scenario and it's apocalyptic, my family's survival is on me, not anybody else. So I'm not going to sacrifice myself and separate myself from the family because I don't know anybody inside that shelter.
This is true too.
So I would ask my family what they would want to do. Either stay with me and we'll let the family go in and be compassionate and we'll stay outside. Or we go in, but I'm not leaving my family in that type of scenario.
I like that approach.
Yeah, that's a good approach.
Mm-hmm.
thought it'd be a little harder than what you guys make it harder.
I don't like hurting people, man. I don't like hurting
like,
people.
yeah,
I'm doing geometry. I'm doing like
I
trim,
know.
But
like-
I could tell you this: I don't trust anybody else to take care of my family. So,
Yeah.
and I've seen those movies where there's shelters.
Mhm.
Doesn't mean they're safe.
This is true. This is very true.
Yeah, my wife, when I had thought about it, she basically said she let the kids go in, and then we would continue out. But I'm kind of like with all you guys. I feel like we can survive outside. I mean, you
We've
never
already
know what
done
might
that,
happen.
though. That's what I'm saying.
And we
We've
have,
lived off
and we have,
grid.
yeah,
So
we have,
that,
have.
that helps.
Bro, I get an
tremendously in
oak
this
tree,
situation.
I'll create a bow and
Right.
arrow. I'll
Right.
tear, bro. We'll be eating
Right.
twigs, bro. We'll be good.
Mhm.
Lean,
Mhm.
you know.
Bassett in the corner crushing up
Yeah.
dandelions because you got a sniffle. Like, I already know.
Bro, you already know. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
it
That's what's
seems
up.
like everybody's options is on the table. It's just to decide when you get that type of thing. Crazy situation though.
Or maybe we can talk to the other family and be like, "Hey, let's go start our own shelter, so we can invite
Yeah.
more people in.
Yeah,
Pull
there's
our
plenty of
resources."
There are options for sure.
Okay, so back that up, how would you keep that? I mean, you'd have to have some kind of, I'd say hierarchy. You'd have to have some kind of structure to it. So
In a scenario
when you
like
bring in
that,
more and more people,
Mhm.
like, how are you going to control it? Because you're going to have the people that are
Mhm.
greedy and unable to get along and stuff like that. So how are you going to handle that in that situation? Are you going to be like, all right, well, you third strike, see ya, like,
Mhm.
figure it out, you know?
I say in that scenario, you either have to be a wolf or a shepherd.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Yep.
Yeah. What's
Oh,
the
yeah.
movie with Tom Cruise where they had the aliens come, with the big machines, War of the Worlds?
Oh,
Oh,
you
it's been a
remember-
long time.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you remember when they went into the attic or was the basement of the other guy,
Yep.
and he wanted to go to war with the aliens, and Tom Cruise had to unalive this dude so he could
Yep.
save his own self and his daughter. You know what I mean? I mean, it can come to be. I got a buddy of mine that told me, he said, "Man, if it gets bad, I got a guns, I got all these. Y'all come over here," and I'm like, "Man, I ain't coming over there because we're gonna end up
Yep.
killing each other."
Right.
It's like if I'm able to fast for 7 days and you eating 3 meals a day. You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
in a real apocalyptic scenario, if there is a group of guys that end up being together, nature is just gonna. Usually, guys just fall into place.
Yep.
Most of the time, guys like we accept who's in charge and who's not, and then you're gonna have challenge, and then that challenge is
two alpha rolls get in there.
yes, two alpha rules.
Yeah.
It's either they learn to work together or they fight it out. In that type of scenario,
And whoever comes out on top is,
Yeah.
you better come out on top.
But
I
it's
mean,
always mental, psychological. It's mental stability.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
this, I mean, you might have 2 alphas and one that's a little bit more on one page than the other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And one that wants to have make love to all the women and produce more kids. Bro, it could be bad. I mean, it could be really bad.
Mhm.
That's why I said it's either going to be a shepherd or a wolf. And shepherds are not weak. A lot of people may view that term as a weak. Shepherds are not weak.
No. RP, sorry, we didn't get your answer. What do you got?
Yeah.
On what?
The wool question.
Oh.
All you said was all you guys have good stuff on the table. And
No,
it
I said no. I said after you that I would let my family go in, and then I will let one of the kids from another family go in. However, what Chris says too is a great point as well. Because you don't know what's inside those shelters, man. You don't know, and then you have your wife and your children defenseless. So
That's what comes out of trust, man. Like we opened up
Right.
at the beginning of the podcast. There's not too many people I trust.
Right. So let's add a follow-up question to that wool question. If it does happen, where's the first place you're going to get resources? I know where mine is.
Shelter, water, and fire. I mean, shelter, water, and food for sure.
yes.
I need to build a shelter. Oh, go ahead.
You can always build a shelter, but you have to go get supplies early. Everyone knows that, right?
Right.
Yep.
So where are you going to go first?
So, and this
Make
is
sure
just out here in the woods. We're out here in the woods. Where you
No,
going to go
you are sitting at your house. The apocalypse.
Oh,
is
wow.
happening. Where are you going first to ensure that you have the necessary things going forward to help your family and all that other stuff?
I'm going to go to my garage and my stuff I have at my house. I'm ready to go, man. I got ammo, bow and arrows. Now I'm ready to go. So I'm like, I got a bag.
So okay, so then we have no water. So there's no water. Electricity's off. So food is bad. No water. There's no water pumping. So there's no food because electricity is off because of the apocalypse, right? So do you stay at home? I mean, how do you resource water?
No,
How do you resource food?
No, you're right. You're right. So I'm going to just thinking off the top here, find some place where I want to say an Army Navy store, but where I can get campus supplies, batteries and lights and things like that, maybe sleeping stuff and maybe some knives, some some stuff that you could have, and then outside of that, it's the water and the food. Man, that's a good one.
Me and Beth said we store water. We store water jugs.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And food that lasts for 25 years. We got these big ass, you know what I'm saying? Like you,
right.
You already know RP. We moved to Missouri for this reason.
That's right.
So matter of fact, somebody in the chat just said you don't already have supplies for an apocalypse. Yeah.
Don't call me out like that, Kay. Don't.
Oh, that.
Actually, we're gonna be making this summer. We're gonna be making a whole bunch of pemmican and be storing that.
So mine is
I know
everyone's.
You know what pemmican is?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So mine is different because everyone has the same mindset. We need to get the supplies. We need to get the water. Nah, I'm going to the nearest gun store with the most amount of guns, and I am going to stock up because
that's what everybody's gonna do.
You're gonna overpower everyone. Everyone's wanting to go get food in Walmart and all this stuff to get food and supplies. If you overpower them with guns, guess what? You got exactly. It's all your is mine. All right, like I'm taking everybody out to survive. I don't care.
I mean, we all know. We all know, especially here in Missouri. Gun stores will be the first thing that gets people go and raid.
You know what I just realized? I'm gonna go find Nick. I'm gonna go find Nick. Where is Nick at? You come here.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, bro, that's something that we as men and then whole should think about. I mean, I have to admit, I got a couple brothers in Texas that are like, bro, when it gets bad, we're gonna come to you, but bro, if it gets bad, man, that's gonna be a 3 or 4 day trip, and I ain't waiting on you. You know what I mean?
Nah.
Yeah, you in Texas, and waiting on you.
Right.
Yeah.
You got 30 seconds phone call, and after that,
that's
gone.
it.
Like,
there's no cell phone, nothing, bro. And what are they gonna do? Pigeons? Are we gonna pigeon and stuff? You know what I'm saying? No.
All right, so we all need to go buy a big piece of property and together and just build ourselves a fort.
Listen, did you see that missile silo in Minnesota for sale right now? That they've already converted into a bunker, and they only went, dude. It's expensive. They went like 10.3, but it's like. It's got like 100 and some odd rooms in it, automatic well already dug into it for permanent water supply, and it is an old missile silo. I'll send you a link. Pretty cool.
That's what Trump's family's trying to do, from what I heard. They're in Albania trying to buy this land with the largest bunkers in the world. I mean,
really?
I'm like,
they're all doing
Trump,
that.
Trump, I am a distant cousin. Trump,
right.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, bro. Bro. It's you never know. Then he's trying to build this bunker beneath the White House. So if we don't have time to move, we can go to the White House, and then when we do have time to move, we hit Albania, and we let the world just kill itself.
Crumble. Just crumble.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. So let me ask you this: what is the purpose of the bunkers? What is the purpose of the bunkers?
I mean, obviously, they're either building it to protect them from war, or they're building it to protect them from some natural disaster they know that's going to happen.
Mm-hmm. But as far as the natural disaster, how safe do you think you're going to be in a bunker?
Oh, I bet.
I mean, there's a reason why we have ancient caves dug out from thousands of years ago.
Yeah, I do agree.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I do agree.
It sounds like going underground is the way to protect yourself from certain things.
Yeah. I mean, if they had that mindset back in the day, I mean, it had to have worked at one point in time. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, even Egyptians, we talk about the pyramids. I mean, they went miles under earth.
Yeah.
Miles under earth. So yeah. And then we're the Cardington effect. Have y'all heard about the Cardington effect, about the solar flares? The solar flares coming from the sun. affecting electricity and things like that. I
Mhm.
mean, we're pretty much sitting at a point where they're expecting a certain solar flare to be in certain size that it could knock the whole grid off in the United States, and depending on what side it hits, right? And everything would be done. It would create its own apocalypse. You see, a natural apocalypse. So what do you do with that? You
Because
know what I mean?
what's going to happen when lights go out? People panic.
They do panic.
And when people panic,
Chaos.
that's what's going to happen to the rest of the world or that country or whatever. They're going to panic. They're going to cause chaos. People don't know how to stay calm. They got to keep level-headed. But the moment that they say, "Hey, power's out for good," figure it out, people are going to absolutely panic.
What about the pole? People talk about the pole shifting.
Yeah,
I've read into that, and it is shifting. What they say, like it's not very much per year. It's like 8 inches per year or something like that. Is what it's shifting.
But they always have.
I was saying like the Earth's core too is like slowing down and starting to reverse, and that could cause a pole shift.
Yeah. I've read into it. I haven't got too into it because I don't know. I think we're just destroying the Earth as it is. So, I mean, there ain't no stopping it. And you know, the more you read about it, the more you're going to get pissed off, and the more you're going to want to do something about it. But
I don't think it's the carbon. I don't think all that stuff is destroying the Earth. I mean, I think it's the plastics that we're making. You know, that type of pollution from the plastics and all the chemicals we use for growing food, all the synthetics. But I don't think it's burning gasoline at all.
I think Earth is getting ready to have a natural selection. That's honestly, I think it's. I think Earth itself is just going to have a natural selection, and he knows what that term means. But I think that's what it's happening.
And whoever survives is a holy one.
Correct.
A new holy thing coming up. Yeah.
Now, have you guys been seeing these? Have you guys been seeing these images that President Trump talking to aliens?
No, I haven't seen any of them.
Have you been like it looks like they have long white hair and like a red looking like a outfit from Star Wars, and they call it like the Nordics or something like that.
Right.
And this was on Fox. I saw these on Fox.
Fox News.
Yes, they're talking about aliens, Disclosure Day, and then there's some pictures shown of Trump. Looks like he's talking to these two individuals with the back to him, and they call them the Nordics.
Well, you know, Eisenhower stated that he signed. Well, I ain't gonna say stated, but his great granddaughter states that he signed a treaty with aliens because then that's when technology started to change. You know, we've been riding in horse and buggy for 200 years, and all of a sudden we got this new technology with cars and this and this and this. So I mean, you never know. You never really know.
I mean, Fox News they came up and talked about they mentioned 4 different types of aliens on Fox News. They call them the Nordics, the insectoids, the reptilians, and the Greys.
Yeah, the Greys. Yeah, I've heard about the Greys and reptilian. Yeah, I mean,
I was just saying.
Hey, have you seen the Fifth Wave? Have you seen the movie The Fifth Wave?
No.
Yeah,
I've seen The Fifth Element.
Yeah.
No, The Fifth Wave is basically it's what you're talking about. It's what you're talking about. You know, it's basically aliens who shapeshift into human beings. And so you don't really know who's human and who's not. You know what I mean? Right. And so, I mean, what if that is really going on? I mean, honestly, here we are just being dominated by some type of shapeshifters from another planet. And here we think Trump is who Trump really is, and Biden and Obama and everybody else, and they're really just shape-shifting deities, And it sounds crazy, don't it? But honestly, we read ancient history. It sounds crazy too, but it still was ancient history.
Right.
That's right. I struggle to believe.
I know you do. I know you do. Yes.
I struggle. Now, ghosts, I definitely afraid of. We've had this discussion. I believe in that 100%. But like aliens, I've always had trouble wrapping my mind around. I understand there's way more out there than we'll ever be able to discover, but I don't know why I have such a hard time wrapping my head around an alien. But I believe in it.
You're an alien. We have extraterrestrial DNA. You're an alien too,
right?
I mean,
some of the
stuff we do is alienistic. I mean, we do some miraculous things, bro. I mean, people talk about the Anunnaki and all these other deities and stuff, but I mean, when you look into our abilities, bro, it's alienistic, and it would make you wonder, how did he do that, or how did she do that?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it's because willpower, DNA, something.
Mm-hmm.
But when you look into our DNA, they state that there are things in there that they can't describe. They can't.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
considered extraterrestrial. I mean, you have extra something.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Especially with chromosome number 2.
I've heard that.
That's the
Yeah, I've
one
heard
where
that.
there's 3 telomeres and it's like a 2 chromosome fused. And apparently that doesn't happen in nature.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
And they don't understand how they know it's there, but scientists to this day don't understand how it could happen. But that part of our brain, that part of our DNA, chromosome number 2, is responsible for our ability to reason and think. Our prefrontal cortex.
Yeah. Even
That's
our
kind of
pineal
wild.
gland. I mean, even even when you mention the pineal gland, I mean that holds telepathical secrets, if you want to say. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Say, well,
does.
I can only hear you if you speak, and that's not true. I've even practiced this with my kids. My oldest 2 kids, we had this communication where we could actually look at each other and bust out laughing. My wife at the time was like, "What are y'all laughing about?" And we both spoke at the time and gave her the answer why we were laughing. And my son was like, "Dad, I didn't know you knew how to do it." And I'm like, "Where do you think you learned it from?" Right? It's not something that just you have, you know. But here's the thing about when you don't practice these things, right? When you don't practice meditation, telepathic, or telekinesis and all the other things, then you become weakened. It's like working out or playing football or playing any other sport. You need to practice these things, and once you do, they become you. But you have to believe in it too. You have to believe in it.
Now I'm learning more about the pineal gland. I feel like the pineal gland is like a transmitter, and then your brain's like the radio. Like your pineal gland's like an antenna.
Or hair, you know what I mean? They talk about hair too. I forgot what particular war it was. Might have been World War II. But they started to recruit Indians, like real Indians. You know what I mean? With the flat feathers and all that. And so they started recruiting these Indians because they understood how to track people, right? And so when they introduced them into the military, they cut their hair. They cut their mane off. They cut their hair off because that's what they do in the military, right? And then they lost their ability to track. They lost their ability to the track. So because the hair is supposed to hold some type of power and some type of root. Matter of fact, there's even another group.
It's mentioned in the Bible.
It is mentioned in the Bible. Yeah, it is.
2 Corinthians chapter 10.
It
talks about, says Samson too, but also in the New Testament, it talks about for women, it says there's power on your hair. It talks about not cutting your hair because their hair holds power.
Yeah, I believe that. I believe it's antennas. I do. Again, I feel like if we have to believe in some type of creator God, why do we give him limitations? Or why do we give them limitations, right? Well, we can only do this and we can only do that. Well, who says that? Who says that? No country would give you full rights and ability of who you are, because why would they do that? Because you would then look to conquer them. Because now you've learned your abilities. You're like, oh my God, I can read minds, or I can go from here to the White House. And
we already do read minds, but just people don't believe in it.
Well, that's true too. That's true.
Like, your gut intuition, like when you're
the horror.
There's plenty of times when me and my wife were sitting across the room at each other, and I think of something, and then she comes out and says it, and I was like, honey, I was just thinking that. I was going to say it. Then all of a sudden you said it. She's like, you just messed with me. She's like, you trying to be sweet. I'm like, no, for real, honey.
For real, yes.
Like, but we're taught to not to believe in that.
True.
Right?
That's so true.
Then the woman, we all have gut intuition, but I believe a woman's is stronger. Okay. And we're also taught, like, that's not, I believe in that. That's being telepathic. We're just not taught that. And so we don't believe in it. So that telepathic ability doesn't get stronger.
Sure. All right. For all those who are just joining us on this Open Mic podcast, welcome. Open Mic, real conversation, real experience, spoken with purpose. Kings, it is time for rapid fire questions.
Rock and roll. Let's go. Rapid
fire questions. We'll start with King Mac, and we'll just go around from there, Kings. Okay. Question number one. If you were given an envelope containing the exact date and details of your ultimate future success, would you open it?
Yeah, open.
Yep.
No, Nick, not gonna open it.
No, I can't open it.
I
I couldn't, because I would think if it was years down the road, it would make me miserable knowing I have to wait. Just let it happen and then open it. And if I feel like it happened, open it, you know, at that time. But I don't think I could, because if it's like 5 years from now, all I'm going to do for 5 years is stress. Like, honestly, yeah, that's what I think of it.
I would go ahead.
I would not open it because I think if I did, then it would change. I think it would change my decisions, or it would control my future.
Yeah, I'm with Nick and Chris on this. I wouldn't open it. I wouldn't want to know, because it possibly could change my thinking, and then, you know, would I lose my purpose, you know, in the path that I'm on? I wouldn't want to know that. I just would want to get there when I get there, if you will.
Yep.
I feel like that you have to look at that in the reality standpoint even right now. You know what I mean? Like when you set goals, you should be striving towards those goals. It's the same thing to me. You know what I mean? The envelope itself, it could have been given from a guide source or something like that. That's going to be a guarantee. But as long as you believe your goal is guaranteed, also it's the same mindset. Only thing is that we have doubt that that's possible,
Right?
and then that's what becomes the stress or the scary part of things, right? But when you continue to live by that and believe by that, then you already know. I wrote my goals down 5 years ago that where I'm going to be to this day, right? And so it made me more excited about it because I knew where I was going. You know what I mean? So I feel what y'all saying, but
that's right,
man. I do it, bro.
All right, here we go. Question number 4. Question number 4. Question number 2. If you could swap brains with anyone alive for exactly 24 hours just to see how they think, who would it be? If you could swap brains with anyone alive for exactly 24 hours just to see how they think, who would it be?
I feel like I know I feel like I know how people think. I feel like I do. That's my job, for one, in multiple scenarios. But nah.
Okay, well,
So you ain't swapping with nobody?
I ain't swapping with nobody, bro.
If you swap brains, do you get to keep that knowledge though? Would that be a caveat, or are you not keeping that knowledge? Or is it
Now that it wasn't specified, but you know, we'll go with that. Yes, you can get to keep that knowledge if you were to do that.
You know, man, that's a tough one.
It is,
and it has to be alive. Chris,
yes, they have to be alive. They have to be alive.
All right, so do we have to swap? Is that what the question is?
Yes, I would swap for exactly 24 hours. Who you got?
My wife.
Come on.
My wife.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no.
Yeah, what?
Oh, hell no. I do not want to know what that person thinks of me. Absolutely not. I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, man.
Negativity, nah.
Oh, somebody trying to be smart. Are you afraid of someone having access to your brain for 24 hours, man?
Yeah.
Hey, there's a lot of knowledge up here. There's a lot of knowledge and secrets up here. So not necessarily, but I feel like knowledge is easy to get. Like I said, if somebody, it's like this, man. I got a case right now where I got to go to court, right? We got to go against another attorney, right? So in this attorneys went to school for 8 to 10 years, right? But does it mean the fact that she or he went to school for that long that I don't have the ability to beat them in court? No, because I can also read the same knowledge that they read, even in a short period of time, what it was actually for us. You see what I'm saying? So I don't think knowledge is really what it's about. You know what I mean? Because our knowledge can be obtained pretty easy. You see what I'm saying? So I don't want to swap with anybody, because I can obtain the same thing.
I'm going to go with Neil deGrasse Tyson, if you know what I'm talking about.
Who?
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah, I like the way he thinks. I like
Neil Tyson.
Yeah. For 24 hours.
I think he's an agent, bro. I think he's an agent. So I wouldn't. I think he's an agent, bro. I think it's an agent. I don't think he's really telling us the truth. I think he just giving us some information to make us feel some type of way. But I know you're talking about.
Yeah. What you got, Nick?
You know what? I'm going to throw it out there. I'm just going to throw it out there. Mike Tyson. I want to know what goes through his head.
Hey, that's a good one.
Like, think about it.
That's a good one.
The knowledge of prison he has, the amount of drugs he did, in his life, and I want to know what it's like.
No doubt. That's a good one. Question number 3.
You might get scared.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I might become a monk after that, you know?
Question number 3. Okay, listen to me. Pick any 2 options. Number 1, $900 million, which is subject to tax. 2, time travel and teleport. 3, control anyone. 4, speak any languages. 5, master any skills. Pick 2.
What?
Pick 2. Pick 2 options. $900 million in taxes. $900 million is subject to tax. Time travel and teleport. Control anyone. Speak any languages. Master any skills. Which 2 you picking?
Oh, that's easy.
Come on.
2 and 5.
That's
So you picking time travel and teleport and master any skills?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm picking 1 and 4.
1 and 4. 1 is
$900 million and
speak
any languages.
Because I'm gonna go straight to a different country. I'm gonna convert it, and I am going to just keep running that money up. Running that money up. Like, run it up.
You're finna go conquer some kingdoms, is what he's saying.
Right. I am going to go take over Dubai. I am gonna.
Dubai.
I'm gonna be right.
That is crazy stuff. That is crazy.
I'm going to take the 900 million,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll take master any skill.
Yeah.
Because if I can master any skill, then I'll be able to time travel and do all the other stuff.
That's a good point. That is a good point.
That's
Hey,
true.
so somebody asked a question. You might be interrupting real quick, Robert.
No, go ahead, brother.
I guess this is to Christopher. It says, with your wife, before swapping the brains, to learn how to be a better husband for her. I guess that's the question. Are you trying to swap brains to learn how to be a better husband for her?
No, I think if we would swap brains, we would both understand each other more.
Yeah.
We see that.
That's what I would only want to do it. I mean, she's my wife. I think we'd be in sync after that, 100%.
Still no.
Yeah.
Hard no.
We both know it's.
I feel like you already do. I feel like when you become one with your spouse, then you really do. I mean, like Christian said, we're already thinking the same way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that we already do, you know? So.
She reads my mind. I read her mind.
Yeah, absolutely. Body, everything comes with that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So.
That's right. I'm going to pick time travel, teleport, and master any skills, because with those, I can speak any languages and I can earn all the money that I want.
Bro, I be in Pluto. Yeah, you be in Pluto over here building the spaceships and stuff. Yeah.
He's going back and inventing Microsoft.
That's right.
I mean, you so right.
And then what he's going to do is he's going to teleport back to 2025 where the money's already there.
Yes.
Hey, you talking about Mansa Musa's the richest? I'm going back and get all the gold, baby. I'm going.
Yeah, no doubt. I'll kick Elon off the map. He wouldn't even know what hit him.
That's right.
So are you the only one that chose teleportation, right?
Not.
I did 2 and 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you teleport to a different time to stop a major event that you know about now?
Oh, yes. Okay. I wasn't even going to go there with that one, Nick, but yes, absolutely.
Why would you go back and prevent? I mean, not saying it's a good thing, but why would you prevent World War I, World War II, or any of that? Like, because when you come back, guess what? Are we still the same country? That's what I'm saying.
That's true.
Right.
My parents probably didn't even meet. I might not even exist anymore. That's
valid.
That's valid.
You got to weigh that option. Are you going to go over there and unalive baby Hitler, and come back and not be the same? You're not there no more. You come back and Mac's not there no more.
That's right.
That's
right.
Yeah. No, I would do like a Back to the Future type deal. You know what I mean? Again, build myself up, build my empire. So when I come back, it might be Mackey's the president. You know what I'm saying? And look, and I'm a communist. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, whatever I say goes. You know what I'm saying?
Can you see Mac's big ass getting in a DeLorean and have to get it up to 88 miles per hour?
That's crazy. All right, Kings. Question number 4. Listen to me. You got to choose a door. Number 1, 2 spinning metal cylinders with spikes rotating simultaneously, moving towards you. Number 2, a single floating raft in a stormy seas. Number 3, middle of a forest with a single lamp with a pair of eyes illuminating in the dark. Or 4, walk a tightrope 1,000 yards from a door to mountaintop with no foreseeable floor beneath. So number 1, 2 spinning metal cylinders with spikes rotating simultaneously towards you. Come on now. You just come on.
Three. I would
Come
do
on.
three. The forest with a
You go-
lamp and the eyes looking at me. I would
Okay.
do 3.
100%. That's where I was.
Yeah.
gonna go.
That's where I'm
I
at.
mean,
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. Like 100%.
Yeah.
I'm closing the door. That's all I'm doing.
What you doing?
Listen,
I'm
you
dude, what's that?
Got it.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness. You gotta watch our
I'm going back home.
That's
Oh,
messed up.
you know what? I'm still going in the woods.
Yeah, I'm still getting.
No,
I'm still
I'm
going
not
for it.
gonna do that. I'm going in the woods too, King.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going in the
Oh
woods too.
my
Okay.
goodness. I'm just gonna close the door.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right.
So-
Question number 5. You gonna like this
Hold
one?
on. Someone just commented.
Okay.
Mac, you can go ahead and read that one.
Control anyone. You can just control them to give you money, teach you language, and teach you. That's a good point. And teach you skills. So if
Yeah.
you can control anyone, you can still have all these skills.
Yeah.
As for
There's caveats to all of them. There really
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
I mean, the possibility is endless with that one.
But you know what? I believe.
I wouldn't
here's
want to
my thing.
control anybody though.
Mm-mm.
I used to be in the streets, right? In some sense, right? I'm not no hood dude, but I feel like I can control people. I just choose
Yeah.
not to. I really do. I feel
Bro,
like there's
we
a
do it
science
every
behind it.
weekend. Don't even.
Thank
do it
you.
every weekend,
Thank
though.
you, bro. Thank you.
It's the
Yes.
power of speech,
Yes.
presence.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, go ahead,
Yeah.
Robert.
All
Yeah.
right.
But
Question number 5. You're gonna like this one. Question number 5. Question number 5. Fear factor style, Kings. Eat
Oh,
4
God.
boiled bull testicles or 5 hissing Madagascar hissing cockroaches. You're gonna eat 4 boiled bull testicles or 5 hissing Madagascar cockroaches.
I mean,
What you got, King Mac?
I guess it's a cockroach. I ain't eating nobody's balls, bro. I'm tell you that, right? I don't care what animal it is. I ain't eating nobody's balls, bro. I just deal with the cockroaches. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Chris.
You know,
oh, I'm eating the balls, man. I'm having some bull balls.
what?
God.
Chris? It's protein, Chris. Is it protein or what?
It's protein, man. They're edible.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna straight up.
I'm
pull,
gonna go eat them.
RP.
I'm eating
Like,
them cockroaches. I'm eating the cockroaches.
I'm pulling an RP. I'm just off the game show. See ya. Yeah, done. I don't have to do none of that.
You got it, good sir.
You want to play RP? We can play.
Oh my goodness.
I'll eat
Oh,
ocean shrimp. I mean, I'll eat the ocean cockroach. I ain't no land cockroach.
No, you say you eat
Wow.
the nuts. That's what you say.
Yep, that's what I'll eat. That's what I eat.
Right.
All right. Hey,
goodness.
that was good. King, hit us with that spotlight on the beautiful people. King.
Oh my goodness, bro. I'm still on the balls. I'm still on the balls.
Extra testosterone.
Yeah, bro. It be lit. Still be lit.
So,
All right, King. So we got the spotlight for tonight today is Stephanie Kwolek, and she's the invention of Kevlar. I thought this was interesting.
Oh, okay.
Stephanie was an American chemist whose curiosity and persistence led to the invention of Kevlar, one of the strongest synthetic fibers ever created. In 1965, while working for DuPont, she was researching the lightweight materials for automotive tires when she developed a strange, cloudy solution that appeared to be a failed experiment. Instead of discarding it, she insisted to test it. The resulting fiber proved to be incredibly strong, about 5 times stronger than steel on an equal weight basis. While remaining lightweight, heat resistant, and chemically resistant, the breakthrough became Kevlar. Today, Kevlar is used as bulletproof resistant vests, military helmets, police protection equipment, cut-resistant gloves, aircraft components, boat fiber optic cables, high-performance tires, and racing gear. What makes Stephanie's story especially inspiring is that she never intended to invent body armor. She originally planned to become a doctor and only joined DuPont to earn money for medical school. Instead, she stayed for decades and became one of the most influential industrial chemists in American history. Her discovery demonstrates an important lesson. Many world-changing innovations happen when someone notices something unusual and chooses to investigate it rather than ignore it. Kevlar has since helped protect and save countless lives around the world. All right, want to give praise to Stephanie Kwolek for creating Kevlar to protect many, 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 many people.
Yep. Thank you, Stephanie. You saved my life many a time.
Boy, I'm telling you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Closing remarks, Kings. Closing remarks.
Love you, Kings. Appreciate you guys as always.
Yeah, love you
Absolutely.
guys.
Love you guys,
Absolutely.
man.
Beautiful podcast. Love you guys. Thank you. Thank you all for joining. Open mic. Drop your thoughts and comments below. Share this with someone who values meaningful conversation, and join us next Wednesday as we continue building through wisdom, experience, and purpose. King Christopher, take us out.
As always, win it with our 3 pillars. Number 1, faith, trust in your own power, believe deeply in your purpose, build unshakable confidence through action. Number 2, dedication, show up when no one's watching. Stand firm in your commitment to grow, put in the reps mentally, physically, and daily. And lastly, discipline, forge your character through consistency. Set your code and follow it without compromise. Control your impulses and command your results.
Absolutely. Peace, Kings. Love you guys.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace. Did Christopher just do the James Owens thing? Did he do this? Did you put?
Okay. I